So today we've decided we're gonna do a 1 hour survival fort build. We're gonna see who can build the best fort in 1 hour. Me and Lucas are on a team. Lainey and Bailey are on a team. And Amanda, Leo, and Lila are on a team. We all get to choose one item to take into the woods with us to build this fort. Lucas and I have chose the trusty set of Leathermans. The Leathermans have a saw, they have a knife, they have pliers, they have everything I think we'll need. We'll see. Let's see what Amanda and Bailey chose. Lainey and Bailey chose this axe. I don't know exactly what it looks like. I'm sure you'll see it in the video. That should do them some good. Okay, Leo and Amanda and Lila chose a cat. Not actually. They chose this pole saw. So it's got this cutter, which you can pull that rope and use, and then it's got a big saw. So they can definitely cut some limbs with that. Let's see what they build. All right, there's a little twist to the challenge. Whichever kid loses the challenge. So if me and Lucas lose, then Lucas has to do the dishes for a week. If Bailey and Lainey lose, Lainey has to do the dishes for the week. The same for Amanda and Lila. So Lila would have to do the dishes for a week. All right, everybody's went their own way. What do we do here?
Maybe we'll go back there.
I think we go that way.
Oh yeah, maybe that way.
Maybe we'll use some small trees. We only get our one item, so Amanda's got the pole saw. Bailey has the axe. We have the Leathermans, but I think we can work something out.
Yeah.
We're gonna head into the woods, see if we can find a good spot. Lucas and I are still looking through the woods. We're trying to find the perfect setup. Oh, I think we might have found it. These two trees. So from this tree to that tree, we could make like a lean-to type deal on both sides, maybe.
So we have to go around these.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. So
Look at Kylie following us.
yeah, she's trying to feel for a toy. She want a little froggy in the foot. Okay, move. She
Okay.
wants that what we had. We don't have it no more. She wants someone that time that we had went into our house, but we got it out. It was just some teddy in our house.
We might not be able to find anywhere back here to build. We might have to go back up that other way.
And so we picked our spot. You think this is a good spot right here?
Yeah, because it's
Beside this
spaced
tree?
out.
Yeah. And we're gonna get some supplies and we're gonna build on it, ain't we?
Yeah.
All right.
Build like a circle
Yeah.
using these trees and try to make that like a good base for our fort. Together. We had to restart our build because that fort would have been super small. So me and Lainey are burning up. And we have two trees put together. We had to cut down this tree. Thankfully we brought the axe.
Right there. So we need to cut about right here. Cut all these small limbs off. We found this little sapling. I've seen this done before. I've never done it, but these are usually pretty strong. They will crack a little and go on, but usually they tie up pretty well and they're super strong. But they have to be pretty new little saplings, like just ones growing out of the ground. No, not a tree. See that? Look at that. Get close. That's a super tight knot. Believe it or not, I'm pulling really hard on that. That's gonna hold it up great. We might actually take the other side and do the same thing to it.
Yeah.
This is hard to break even. Get us 2 knots in this to make sure this thing don't fall on us.
Yeah.
I bet you Lucas could hang from that. Try to hang from it.
Well,
Over
that's
there,
gonna
just
be-
this side. Put one hand on that side. No, on the other side. One on one and one on the other. There you go. He's off the ground. That is so strong.
That's
All right,
crazy.
let's do the same thing to this side because I don't really trust this pine bark.
Sticks right here. We're gonna start building on our fort. Mr. Leo is helping us. Say hi.
I got one.
You got one? Yeah, say hi, everybody.
Hi, buddy.
You want me to do the rest?
I wasn't doing very a lot of work. hard.
Lala's dragging the wood that we cut over to our wood pile. And then we're gonna, here in a minute, we're gonna start building the fort.
We have resorted to getting a tarp because we cannot find good coverage for our fort.
Yeah, because that is so, because I'm on Betty's team, and we don't have nothing to cover our tank up.
And we are really struggling.
Yeah.
Our tarp,
Yeah.
we are going to put it up here on the top of our fort.
Yeah.
And use it as like a covering and shelter.
Yeah.
And so when we get done putting that there, we'll come back and let you guys see how it looks. Came to a predicament where we've got all other 3 sides up, but we cannot find anything to get this last side up with because there's no trees. I'm just going a big hole. So Lainey is bringing over a tree limb that was laying in the woods, and we're going to try to somehow make it stand up.
Yeah.
We cut these trees down, so why not use these natural rain deterrents and place them over top of this to try to keep the rain off of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think a lot of them would work. This roof is looking crazy. We're getting it stacked on here thick. And we've still got time. We're almost done.
Yeah, we're almost done. Like already almost done.
Alright, here's what we got. At this point, we are 99% sure Bailey is cheating.
Yeah.
She's only like 50 yards in the woods that way. And we hear a tarp. So if she's cheating, should we cheat?
I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, that's a good idea though. She needs a
You need a chainsaw. You're cheating.
like pro.
You're already cheating.
You need to
This
cut
is-
a tree down. Just use like the axe.
You have an axe. Yeah, use the axe.
All right, guys, so we're carrying some more sticks right here back over to our fort. It's starting to come together a little bit now. Hang on, Lala. Let me, oh,
Yeah, I got a stick.
yep, got too many sticks, I think.
Not
All
too
right.
many.
You put that stick that you got in your hand right, let's see.
Right here?
Can we do it right here? Let's see. Put it over this little thing. Yeah, like that.
How you get
Okay, we're gonna finish this and then we'll show you the after. Right? Lala went to go get some more sticks. You got one? It's okay if it broke. We just need small ones now. And if you want to go get some, what do you think we should put on there to set in? Just the ground, or you think we should put something else in there, like sticks or something to set on? What do you think?
Like, we could like make little, we could get some sticks and like just move them in there.
You can just make like a seat if you want.
Okay. We're getting late into the challenge, like 20 minutes left. We have to build sides for our fort to close it in. So we're thinking that if we use the same method as the top, we have a ton of leaves on top. Should protect us from the rain and the wind. We're thinking that if we get the same tops of the same trees we were using and stick them into the ground below our fort, we should be able to close the sides in pretty well.
Yeah, that's a good.
Our tarp setting all the way up, and we went to put trees underneath it to hold the middle of it up, and the whole thing fell over. So we're feeling pretty defeated. We only have 14 minutes left, and I don't think we have time to go through all that again. What do you think, Lainey?
We had to do this side, so I think we're gonna be able to do it.
Okay, so we're gonna try one more time and see if we can get it to stay up.
But I'm sitting down.
Actually decided to give up in the battle. Every time we get one corner of our tarp up, the other side falls down. So I think we're going to take a defeat. We done the best that we could. How do you think the other people's sports are coming? How do you think your mom and Lila's is?
Good.
How do you think your dad and Lucas's is?
Good.
Okay, so maybe we'll try again another day and try to do better. But today it just ain't working for us.
All right, where do you want to put that?
I don't have no idea what they're doing.
We don't know what they're doing. You want to put it right here?
In this hole?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh,
Uh-oh.
sorry, Mom. Mommy, hit the camera. Oh, I hit the camera again. Oh, God. Sorry, guys.
Alright, you can see mine and Lucas's fort. We got the one going from the angle from this tree, one going from the angle of that tree, to a post we put back here. Tied them together. We got the sides covered, the top covered with trees.
These are like walls.
It's pretty spacious in here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I don't
You
want
can
to
see our tie togethers here. One more time. We use small twigs and they worked really well. They bent really easy. Like this stuff, it bends. It's hard to break. We tied this together. And here we are. A shelter.
Yep.
Get on in there.
Okay. Like lay down. We can sleep here.
Hey, get his little fireplace out here maybe. We'd be in there. Okay, we found Bailey and Lainey.
We accepted defeat.
They've accepted defeat, they said. They said they couldn't get a fort built, even though they cheated. What do you think, Lainey? Why'd you quit?
Because I was wanting to do dishes.
She wanted to do dishes? Nah. Me and Lucas are the goats. Amanda's still in the woods. Back there. You probably can't see her. She's in some really thick woods. She has 10 minutes left. We're gonna wait. And then we're gonna see what everybody has built.
All right, guys. Here's the front of it, or where the door's at. And then here we go walk around it. And then here's the outside of it. I think we did pretty good. I think we did all right. Don't you, Lila? You think we did good?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to go find Matthew and Bailey.
All right, here comes Amanda and Lila and Leo out of the woods, which means everyone is complete. It is 7:58. 2 minutes to spare. Everyone has their fort done. Let's check them out. We're on our way to look at the first fort, which is Bailey's fort. Oh, Bailey and Lainey. What is this? First of all, I want it to be noted that they cheated. And it's starting to rain. So the tarp would have worked really well had it actually been put up.
Hold on. Let's look underneath this. Yeah, this is not.
That's a fail.
Nope.
That is a fail.
Wait, maybe
Whose fort do we go to next?
probably
Do we go to mine or we go to your mom?
your guys's.
All right, we're going to mine and Lucas's fort next. Okay, everybody's coming to mine and Lucas's humble abode. All right, can we get a rating on our fort, Amanda, Bailey?
Get in it.
Yes, you can get in.
You can get there's so much room. Yeah, we're gonna lose now.
Can we get a rating on the fort?
Probably an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Hang on, we forgot to rate Bailey's fort. Can we rate Bailey and Lainey's fort at this point?
0.
I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10 because they did have a tarp that would protect them from rain.
I'll give it like a 4. I'll give
4
it
out of
probably
10.
like a 5.
5, 2, 4, 5. That's
0.
9, 10, 11. What's yours?
0.
A 0. Lainey's not very confident in her fort. Amanda, what do you get Bailey's fort? We got an 11 so far.
Bailey's fort,
Out of 10.
Say, 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. So we got 16. Okay, so we already got an 8 out of 10 from Bailey on our fort. Lainey, what would you give mine and Lucas's fort?
Like probably like a 10 out of 10.
Okay, that's 18. 100 out of a 10. Okay, that's 118. Okay, that's 118.
This is my house now.
I might give yours 100.
Get out of my house now.
I might give it 100. Okay, so we got 118. Amanda, what are you rating the fort?
I'll definitely give your foot.
Can I give it an 8 out of 10?
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That's 126 points. 1, 2, 6. Big W. Look, the cat's in the fort. The cat knows it's a good fort. It's literally raining right now. I don't know if you can hear it.
I'll give it 11 out of 10.
You don't get to rate your own fort.
Oh. It's giant. It's fort. I love it.
All right, on to Amanda's fort.
Okay.
They're on their way to the new fort. Or not the new fort. They're on their way to Amanda's fort. But I'm not joking. Look at this cat in our fort. No rain. She's in there chilling.
She might stay the night.
She might stay the night in there. 24-hour cat fort challenge. She's really living.
We all fit in it.
Let's see. Hang on. This might be a W. Hang on.
We all fit in it. Me, Lila, and Lainey.
Look at this.
Lila.
We've got a lean-to.
Lucas.
They covered it with leaves just like us, so we're actually a pretty good ways away. They had the same idea as us to cover it in leaves. They've got the lean-to. This is a contender. This is a contender. Lucas, what are you thinking there? How you feeling?
Don't be pulling hard. Don't pull hard on it.
Hey.
Because it might collapse.
Oh, Kelly's
Oh, the cat followed us to this one. Let's see how the cat rates it. Get out, get out.
out.
How are we feeling, Callie?
Put my stick seats.
Oh, she's feeling good. She's chilling. Just like she was chilling in ours. Alright, now we gotta rate the fort. I'm gonna rate the fort just to even the score because this is a good fort. Lainey gave us 100 out of 10. So I'm gonna give them 100 out of 10. And then we're gonna see, Lainey, what do you rate the fort?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, so we got 110. Remember, ours was 126. Lucas, what are you rating the fort?
Probably like 9.
9. So we got 119. This decides it all. Bailey, what do you rate Amanda's fort?
Probably a 9.
A 9. 119 plus 9 is 128. We lost by 2 points, Lucas.
Oh, now I have to do dishes.
Now we have to do, no. Lainey and Bailey have to do dishes. They got the least points.
Oh.
All right, there it is, guys. The fort challenge with everyone, including Leo, who's along for the ride. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.